Hi, I'm Mark Johnson, and my company is Artisan Restoration, and we are on our 6th week here at the Prairie du Chien Cabin Restoration Project. And I didn't take a video last week to show our progress, so I'm a little bit behind there, but we're starting to do the chinking, which is this material that goes in between the logs. We put some backer foam in there first, and then we go over it with the chinking, which is applied by using a pump, and then we tool it with a number of different trowels depending on the size of the joint and so forth. So it looks better than when it comes out of the machine. So Ben's doing that here right now, and we're just about done with the exterior chinking, and we're just finishing up some details, and then we'll be going inside. We use a bulk caulking gun to do touch-up areas and places where we don't need to use the big chinking gun, which has got about a, I don't know, 1.5 to 2-inch wide nozzle on it, which works really great for these wide joints. But we use the bulk gun to do these small areas. And by turning the nozzle sideways like he's doing right now, we can accommodate these small areas. And you're getting a lot better. You're not using the tape anymore.
Not on this one.
Okay.
On the lower ones, yeah.
Yeah.
The lower ones, it's more visible from eyes.
Yeah.
And we get better over time.
Yeah. What we do is put some masking tape down here at the bottom of the joint, and it helps make a nice, neat line. And anyhow, spray it down with a little water to keep it from sticking to our trowel. And it's recommended that you actually use a mixture of 50% water and rubbing alcohol, but due to the pandemic, rubbing alcohol is in really short supply, so we're just going with water. Over here, Jared's doing a little detail work, touching up some of the areas that didn't come out really smooth, and then he's going around all the doors and windows to seal against the door bucks, so there isn't water or air infiltration around the door bucks into the cabin. Over here he did what we call a Dutchman, which is where you put a piece of wood in where there's either decayed wood or missing wood. In this situation here, there was actually a hole drilled in the log where we had to fill that in. This has been filled in with cement, and we're probably going to put a little chinking over the top of it to seal that area, keep the moisture out of it. It's a mystery as to why these holes are in here in the first place. I've been told that when they built the cabins, they didn't have all the nice scaffolding like we have today, so they would go around the building and drill holes in the logs, and they would put wooden pegs in there, and then they could put planks on the pegs to make their own little scaffolding. But it doesn't make any sense to drill the holes right in a corner like some of those were. So I don't know, maybe that theory isn't going to hold water, as they say. Over on this side, we've actually covered up a portion of the wall because there's a window here that was not original, and wanted to we wanted to get rid of it. So we're gonna extend the board and batten siding down to the center of the window over here, and hide it. Yeah, the addition had board and batten siding on it, and it'll be replaced with cedar boards and battens, and then the gable ends. The gable ends over here, I've got clapboard on them now, and that'll be replaced with new material. So that'll be covered up. And anyhow, that's where we're at right now. We hopefully will get all the exterior done, and we'll start on the interior. We're working on I'm working on the stairs, trying to get the stairs back in the original location. Let me show you that quick. Hold on, let me shut this off. Okay. The original stairs was in this corner of the cabin, and that's where we're going to put it. We're going to take out that floor joist, which has been cut off, and we're going to put a full-length one in there. And the stairs will come up from this side here, and then it'll go up there to the upper floor. Oh, the other thing that we accomplished last week was that they had some timbers in here to hold up the floor, and they were rough sawn oak timbers, and they should have been hand hewn if they were actually original. So we took those out and we replaced them with this hand hewn timber here. And instead of having a post over here at the wall, you can see where we didn't get the logs washed behind that. So instead of putting another post here, I notched it or mortised it into this log up above, and we eliminated those posts, and then we actually moved the one post that was over to the side here a little bit more. We moved it in line with the chimney, so it would fit in the floor plan a little bit better. And then this week we're going to repair this area where the stairway had been moved to. We're in the process of putting in a log over there and new floor joist to restore the floor, I guess you would call it. So anyway, that should be done this week, and then we'll be starting on the interior chinking. It's going to rain today, they say, so we'll be moving inside and doing the interior chinking. And one of the things that we have done to help stabilize the cabin, I guess you would say, was we've put these blocks in the corners here to actually kind of take a little bit of the weight off of the dovetail corner joints. And we've done the same thing over here by the window bucks, so that you kind of share the load and take it off of the fasteners and connectors that go in the window bucks. And hopefully they're back far enough so we can put our foam over the top of them and tinkle right over them. The other thing we're doing is, I'm making some stair treads here. I got some rather poor lumber that has some cracks and checks in it, so I've glued them together with some epoxy, and they have been playing down over here. You can still see the cracks in them, but they're glued together, so they're actually structurally sound now, and they won't fall apart when they are put in the stairs. So anyhow, we got a couple more of them over here that I'll work on later on today, and cut them down to fit the treads, which are going to be about 11 inches wide. And the stringer material that I brought along is almost in as bad a shape as these treads. So I'm not going to get to that part this week. We're just going to get the treads ready, and I might do the first part down here and run a couple of the steps up to the landing, and we'll see how that goes. Well, anyway, we'll see you next week, week 7. Bye.